Hi, YouTube. Long time no see. I know it's been a while, but I just haven't really had any opportunities to make anything interesting. Like, in regards to much of anything that's been interesting, like just in general. You know what I mean. But since I haven't really uploaded much within like the past couple months, outside of like a couple shorts, and since the channel is coming to an end soon, I thought, hey, might as well make a video on something. And turns out I got this big old box of free laptops recently, so I guess might as well make a video on powering these on, checking to see if they, work. I have already tested... Okay, not that one. That one that's not powered on so far. I guess I'll throw this with the rest. So I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's because there's no hard drive or if it's a motherboard issue. I'm willing to guess that's probably a motherboard issue. So yeah. So I guess first things first, since I already pulled it out, I guess we could start with this. It is an HP EliteBook 844p. Oh yeah, also you'd be using my 8460p to look up information on these laptops. Yeah, just to see. So, judging by this, maybe. I mean, this is kind of similar, I guess. Over here we have, LightScribe, nice. Our DVD writer. Oh. eSATA. Ethernet, dial-up. Kingston lock. Power, DisplayPort, VGA. USB, Firewire. I'm assuming that's PCMCIA, or maybe some kind of a card or something. And a microphone and headphone jack. In the front, I do not know what that is. Maybe it'll... No, it does not say on the top. That's odd. Yep, here's our keyboard. Honestly, this doesn't look too bad. Oop. Let's see, does this have any information I need? I guess that's kind of useful. I don't know when this came out, though. There's some different specs right there. This has these both have Core i5s. I guess this one might actually be a little older. I'm guessing 2010 or so. $200. January 2010? Okay, I'll need to check this. This might be useful. 4th? 11th. Oh, yeah. Announced January 2010, so around the time Windows 7 launched, so that's pretty neat. So I'll plug this in and let's see what it does. I should probably mention that none of these have hard drives in them, because, so probably not going to boot to an OS on this. Alright, and we have a light. Nice. Now let's see if it powers on. Hey, nice. It actually powers on. Okay. Delete. Actually, this might be in better condition than my EliteBook. Okay, system information. Let's see here. Intel Core i5, nice. 4 gigs of RAM. Okay, so this is slightly worse than my laptop, so... Great, it powers on. Wow, this is going to be a fun video. Alright, I'll just... Also, I got that Dell desktop from the same place, but I'll save that for a later video. Next up, this compact laptop. It's a compact Presario of some kind. But what model is it? Series 205. Excuse me. Not really seeing anything here. Huh, that's odd. Oh well. Well, judging by at the very least this general design of it, the ports on the back and all that, and most tellingly of all, the keyboard, specifically the Windows key, I'm willing to guess sometime before 2002. So, yeah, this is in great condition, but if it looks fine enough. So, before we plug it in, I need to check. Oh, wait a minute. We have a model number. $12.20. 1998. So, yeah. Oh, this came with Windows 95. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, first I gotta check the voltage on this. 19 volts DC. Assume that's positive polarity. First I should check if the bed even fits. Nope. And we have a light. Alright, let's test the power. Wait a minute! This has a hard drive? Oh. Get a good look at that screen. Oh. Oh, operating system not found, yeah. Now that's a screen if I've ever seen one. Not too surprised it looks like that, but whatever. Okay. I want to try and see if, like... Yeah, very yellow. Not entirely sure what I expected, but certainly wasn't that. I should probably put modern LCD in there at some point. Actually, wait a minute. I have a compact over there, I believe, right in the middle of that stack. So I could probably just swap it with this one. Oh. Of course, there's a BIOS password. Alright, out you go now. I want to see it. Is there a hard drive in here? Oh, wait a minute. There's no way to easily access the hard drive. Oh, wait. Maybe... Hold on. No, that's the battery. Okay, well, that was not eventful. Okay, next up, this Dell XPS. Clearly, this one was well loved. The N1210. Okay. Okay, this appears to be around 2007-ish, because Windows Vista, so, yeah. And clearly this one was well loved, so. And actually, this one actually has the charger with it, so. One moment, please. Okay. Also, don't count if I actually go through with it, but I just want to say right now, I'm investigating that compact further. I want to know if there's a hard drive in there or not. I'm probably going to make myself a Windows 98 boot disk. Okay, that's in. Let's try it. Okay, power's on. Good. Oh, nice. Setup. Yeah, 2007. Intel Core 2 Duo 1.3 gigahertz. Okay, not terrible. Well, 1 gigabyte of RAM. Oh, excuse me. Well, at least it's DDR2 and dual channel. 945G. Oh, yeah, my other Dell has that, and they're not great. No cellular, no Bluetooth. Hey, it has Wi-Fi. Audio, yep. No battery. Yeah. Alright. Actually, I should check. Does this have a hard drive in it? Onboard devices. I don't see anything. Performance? Well, luckily, I think I have a Windows. Actually, I have my Windows 7 DVD right here, so. Here it is. Yeah. This actually shares quite a bit in common with my Dell 710M, which I think I've shown off on this channel before. I don't remember. So. I want to see if there's a hard drive on this, because... Oh, you can see me. Hello! You can actually see me on camera. Yeah, so... I guess I could look through this. There's some kind of Wikipedia in here? Oh. Hey, it's loading the files, so... Yay, accidental face reveal. The power of this truly awful reflective screen. And, wow, it's making me look way bigger than I actually am in real life. This, like... This thing, it's hard to do while I'm holding this. I don't have a tripod or anything, so. Speaking of which, I should probably plug in my phone. One moment, please. There we go. Also, apologies for the coughing. I kind of had pneumonia, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It's complicated. I guess while we're at it, we can look at the ports on this thing. I don't know if you can see it very well, but VGA, USB, Firewire, obviously DVD. Nothing on the front. That's video. USB modem. And on the back here, Kingston power, Ethernet. Oh. And my nose is going nuts, so while we wait for this, I'll be right back. I kind of wonder, if this, if they, like, reused the shell and modified some stuff from, some of their older laptops. That wouldn't surprise me. If they did. I guess in the meantime, we could take a quick look at this before we plug it in. This is basically this. That's fancier brother. I guess on the front here we have dual headphone jack and microphone, HDMI, Firewire, Ethernet, VGA, that. And don't worry, we'll get to that. And right here we have our DVD drive. No clue what that is. USB. And our hardware switches for, I believe it's both cellular and Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look. Yeah, it's rough. Intel Centrino Duo. Nice. So yeah, it looks like that's finished. So. So, starting Windows. Whoa. Look at it go. Okay, we have a cursor. And finally, you don't get to see my musty face anymore. At least not for now. Hopefully that screen isn't as reflective. Yep, here she is. 7. And oh wow, that left mouse button, it's, yeah, like, listen to this. Yeah, remember what I said about this laptop being well-loved? Yeah, I can tell. Honestly, this isn't in great condition. Better than that, and trust me, we will get to that. But, yeah. Yep, accept. Custom. Okay, appears there are no hard drives in here, so that's good. Give me my disc back. Right. I do have a legit Windows 7 disk, but I don't know where it went. Okay, well, that was that. Alright. And off you go now. Alright, I already showed off most of the ports on this, so let's get to the main attraction. What the crap happened here? Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but I'm assuming this was dropped at some point, because that's the only way I could think of this possibly happening. Yeah, there's a lot of gunk on here as well, so neither of those Dells are in great condition. So, yeah. Let's plug it in. Shockingly, it still works. Oh. F2? Okay, let's see what we got in here. Oh, it's a 1.3 gigahertz Core 2 Duo. 4 gigabytes. Oh, wow. Yep. DVD-RW, no hard drive. Yeah. Don't know what those are. 8 megabytes of it. Oh. Are you kidding me? Of course, no cellular or Bluetooth. That's no battery. Date's done and wow. Just yep. That's a laptop. Wow. I mean, the screen still works, so that's good, but wow, this is rough in a lot of departments. Actually, wait, hold on. I never checked what model it was. M1330. Alright. Let's see what that one has in store. The Inspiron 300M. Yeah, around 2007. Well, this is new. Alright, next up. This one, it is our first Windows 8 laptop of the day. And, number pad, that's a good start. So, let's check what kinds of ports it has. Let's check what kinds of ports it has. USB, power. Alright, nothing on the back, unsurprising. VGA, SD card, Ethernet, well, that kind of style. Ugh. HDMI, USB 3, headphone jack, and nothing on the front. No DVD drive. Can you tell this was made in the Windows 8 era? And ooh, reflective screen. Okay, I should probably check what voltage does this take. Can't really tell, but this is apparently dated 2013. Maybe, hold on. Battery came unlocked by default, apparently. 19 volts, okay. So that's pretty typical. So, let's get our old reliable out here. Nope, that's USB. Where's the... Oh, here it is. Okay, now, before I do anything, I should probably check. Does this fit? Yes. Okay, now. And we have a light, so that's good. Also, I think there was a DVD in the last Dell, so I'll have to take a look at that. And oh hey, the BIOS actually, the clock battery still functions. Sorry. 4 gigs of RAM, slightly better CPU than I have. Yep. Okay, next. Easy flashing, okay. Graphics. CSM. I'm assuming there's no hard drive in this, so let's see. How's the graphics? Pre-out. Let's fix that. So yeah, okay. No virtualization. Okay. I have learned absolutely nothing about this. What model number is this? What's the motherboard? Oh, sorry. It does not say. Okay, that's fun. Alright, off with you now. And last but certainly not least, we have another Asus laptop. Alright, let's see what this one has in stock. Actual DVD drive, good. USB, okay. Headphone jack, SD card. Nothing on the back, but that's whatever. 2 USB 3 ports. HDMI, VGA, Ethernet power. Yeah, it's basically standard at this point. I'm assuming it's the same, so I'm gonna grab this and plunk it in. Oh, wow. Of course it powered on its own. Okay, basically the same specs as last time. Clock battery is very dead. And the keyboard. Oh my. Does the battery work? The battery works. Well. Oh. Oh, gee, that's fun. Okay, well, that's that, I guess. Well, I've got basically nothing else to show, so I'll come back to a few of those laptops at a later date, and the desktop. But I guess I'll just leave it here, so thanks for watching. Goodbye.